story but it hurts its like box office because the thing is, most of the time people we'll get into a whole other thing, but box office wise, I would love to make a whole. If anyone's interested in box office stuff, I actually have an idea for an episode about it, which would be interesting to talk to you guys about, and how interesting to talk to you about whole box office things. And there's a game, and it's just an interesting discussion. But it's funny to think that box office wise, people always talk about movies that make less or more or highest grossing, but a lot of times ratings is like the highest way of movies to make. Like Titanic and Avatar and Avengers, which are the 3 highest grossing movies, they're all 12A. If they were 18s, they wouldn't be, because less people
they're
can see it.
also constantly with us and can be re-released, because we went to see Titanic not long ago.
And Avatar probably.
And there was a lot of people there, and over you could re-release them every 5 years and make more money out of them.
But but the thing is, they wouldn't be as high a gross rating if they were 18s, because less people could see it at that point.
Yeah, and you couldn't take your...
Yeah, you can't take it. So that's...
Your 16-year-old girlfriend, if you're 19.
So that's why it's like, people I do see online are always like, oh, just put all the gore in a movie and release it unrated. Who cares? It's like, they aren't going to make as much money. It always hurts the box office. Which is why studios don't want to do that, which is why a lot of the time people complain about movies being PG-13 and not being super gory, but it's because the studio aren't going to make their money back if they release it unrated, because less people can see it, which is why they're like, we'll just cut some gore out, and like more people can see this, we'll make our money back.
I think sometimes you just have to settle for your like niche. Like when I went to see Pillion,
that was 18.
It was an 18, and I sat down to watch it on my own. I didn't realise it'd be such a gay porn film, but I understand it's a strong film with a gay statement. But it's going to be niche. You're not going to take your girlfriend to see it, say this film's great, it's all about gay porn, there's loads of like sexual gay action in it and submissive dominant. You're not going to do that, or your friends, because I tell people about this and they go like, they look at me like I'm weird, and I'm like, look, it's a real specialist sort of film, but it's out there, it's in the world, and gays will go and see it, but only gays.
Sure.
And the odd person like me.
Sure. I mean, people always say that about kids' movies. Like, I know.
They must have decided, leave the sexual content in, and we'll just have to see where this film goes. We'll have to see if we can get our money back on it.
Yeah, well, that's how things become cult, like classics.
Yeah,
and stuff,
it'll
because
live
it's like,
for a long
I guess they
time.
didn't make as much money, but the people that saw it really liked it. But I know a lot of
people. It's never going to be on telly. You have to cut it so hard.
Yeah, I know a lot of times when kids' movies come out, people are always like, well, I'm not the target audience for it, so I can't judge it as critically, which I don't agree with. I feel like people can...
I disagree with that totally.
I feel people can judge
I
whatever.
always took you every Saturday to see a kids' film, and there was always an element of adult entertainment in it, a couple of jokes for the adults, or something for the adults that you would know that it was aimed at your interest, and it's shot above the kids' heads. Always. That's how, or certainly in the best children's films, because they knew you were sat there with your kids. They didn't want you to fall asleep. They wanted you to enjoy it as well.
But but in terms of like this movie and the rating for it, that I was kind of thinking it is gory, but I was wondering if it was gory.
Why not make it gorier?
Just have it be super.
Yeah, just go for it. Because they can make death look so realistic.
They do this random thing at the end where the whole time he's shown the killing that he's been doing. Like you see it on screen. But randomly, the grabber, I can't remember if that's the name of the actual person. I know that in the back phone.
The snatcher of kids. The snatcher yeah.
For some reason, they have that completely off screen, which I think is so random. He goes down to the ball pit. Do you remember that scene? And then Isn't
there some suspicion that he's doing it?
No, she's down there. She gets out, and then the guy is stabbing him. And then it all of a sudden cuts to her being up there, and then he gets up and is like, yeah, I think I killed him. And then the voice in his head's like, yeah, you beheaded him, you did good. You cut his head off. It's like, why have that be off screen?
Yeah.
That's the main villain, I guess, of this movie, really.
I thought that sometimes the thing in his head took over.
It just spoke, it didn't do any actions or anything.
Because it sometimes says to him, we know what happens when you lose control. And it mentioned kids going missing at one point. Like he was doing it.
I thought that too. I thought he was going to reveal that he was the guy that did it.
But when he was extremely bad.
Why have that off screen?
Like killing everybody was a hobby, but his passion was snatching kids.
I'm very curious if there's going to be another version, like in a second one, because I guess they leave it on
because it jumped on.
But
there's no point, because we know that it just leaps, and when the next person dies, it will jump on again.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a weird.
Supposedly travelling the back roads of America and killing people who deserve it, as far as it's concerned.
Oh yeah. Last thing, would you recommend this to watch on Christmas Day or watch later when the tree is coming down?
No, I wouldn't
Watch it
recommend
at all?
anybody to watch
I just
it.
realised we need to get the Rotten Tomatoes.
I wouldn't recommend anybody to
this.
watch it. I didn't like it, and now I'd like to see the original.
Oh, to see if it's...
Well, it sounds like a better film altogether.
Silent Night, Deadly Night, 2025.
I'm not going to be judged by any individual, not anybody who's got mental problems anyway.
What do you think?
I think that it will have scored high actually on people. I think it scored 85 on people
Okay.
and 65 on critics.
It's actually real close. 79 on critic, 77 on audience.
Yeah, I thought it would be popular, yeah.
Actually, while we're here, we may as well check if it's made its money back. Let's check. Because I actually forgot to look up the director before. Oh yeah.
I think it's well made.
Yeah, Ron Campbell is actually a good job as the main character.
And I like the idea of the voice that talks to him. I just don't like the idea of him. I think he should just kill people and you should not like him.
Oh, I don't actually know the budget, but I do know the box office. But for some reason, there's no budget. I think the budget probably wasn't that much.
Probably.
Also, side note, they filmed this in April 2025 this year, and then kind of in Winnipeg, and then obviously edited it and got it out this time. I always have this weird thing.
Is Winnipeg a big area for like making films?
Well, I think it was.
Or is it just dirt cheap?
I think it's just because they needed that like location that was kind of smaller, like town. But
So come on, how much did it take him?
well,
It's taken
side note,
60
something
million.
that's funny, something that's like always weird to me is when holiday themed movies are filmed just like any time of the year.
Yeah.
You know, it feels weird filming that.
The sun's out and they're pretending it's snowing outside.
Yeah, that they're pretending like Christmas Day
Yeah.
and it's actually like just a random day in April. It's
So you've
like,
got to kind of get into the mood of it all, yeah.
But yeah, how much do you think this is made?
I think it's taken at least 60 million.
60?
Yeah. Less? More?
2.6 million.
Is that all it's taken?
Yeah, but it probably only had like a less than $1 million budget. It's such a small movie. But it's also like...
Wow. So, I mean, it deserves better than that.
But I think it's also just because it's, again, rated probably NC-17 and... Or I guess R, I don't know, it's hard how many plays. But
Yeah, but there are plenty of hardcore horror fans.
yeah, but most of the time they don't make money back. These hardcore... I mean, most of the time these movies also don't have like a big budget or anything. It probably only had like $1 million budget. So it made its money back.
See, I thought it had made.
think
I
that's
thought it had made a lot of money before people like me who are going around complaining about it put people off. Not that anybody would listen to me, but
Yeah.
I thought it would have taken money on the opening weekends and weeks. I'm really shocked by
Again,
how little it's
probably
taken.
just less theatres, I guess. But yeah, anyway, that was the Christmas special of the pod. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Did you enjoy?
I enjoyed doing that with you.
Yeah, I really loved
I hope I didn't go too much on about Silent Night, Deadly Night. You know, I know what I'm like.
I think it was fine. I mean, yeah, I really loved the discussion we had at the start. The game.
I thought it was, I enjoyed those games.
The
I enjoyed
games
that
and then
discussion.
the mini
yeah.
review we did at the end. Yeah, I really hope you guys did too. Obviously, Merry Christmas to
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, guys.
Hope you guys, from wherever you're celebrating, I know that the UK, we tend to do a pretty stereotypical Christmas. But...
And we will be doing our top 10 films of the year.
Yeah, I don't know what episode, this is going out on Christmas Day, but then I'm not too sure what we were going to record and put out next. We do need to before New Year's.
Yeah.
We're not going to do a New Year's special like we did with the Christmas special, because that's too much work for us. Like,
But our
too
top
soon.
10 films, we always do that New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So
we're
you'll
gonna do
have
that.
to go out New Year's Day, won't it?
Yeah, I'll do that New Year's Day.
So we'll film it New Year's Eve.
I just mean,
As
I'm
we
not doing
always
a
do.
New Year's special like this, where
No,
we do research and
no,
all the games
no,
and stuff.
no.